Hey everyone, it's Mara Allard, and I want to share a couple of experiences today. And they're all about touching our heart space. And we will do a lot as humans, or a lot of us will do a lot as humans, to not touch this space. We will work 24/7. We will numb ourselves through food, booze, smoking, drugs, um, constant busyness, TV, you name it. We will find a way to not spend a lot of time in our heart because it can feel vulnerable, it can feel scary, but it also can feel beautiful. And the more that we go into this space and touch it, the better it is. Because moving forward, it's really important to be able to touch the emotions in our heart. I'm going to give you a couple of stories. And one is a true story yesterday that happened with my husband. He went to get a routine test. And as he was leaving, he heard in the parking lot somebody saying, "Help, help." And so he went to explore it. And it was a gentleman in his 70s who was waiting apparently for somebody in the doctor's. And he had to go to the bathroom urgently. And he was afraid he couldn't make it physically. And he asked my husband if he would help. So my husband said, okay. And he got out his walker and he helped him along to get to the restroom. And then the man said, "Can you take off my suspenders?" So my husband took his suspenders off and he said, "Can you help me with my pants?" He helped him with his pants and he went to the stall. And then my husband heard, "Are you still there?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, "Can you help me pull my pants back up and get organized?" So my husband, it was a little awkward for him with a stranger, but said okay. And he helped the man pull his pants up, put his suspenders back on, helped assist him back to the car, put the walker in the car. And he turned and the man was crying. And he said, "Can I pay you?" And my husband said no. And he just stood there and cried and said, "Thank you." And my husband came home and told me the story, and he was so touched. And he said it was so hard to see him cry. It's beautiful that that man could show his vulnerability. And it may have been many things. It may have been gratitude for assistance, those tears, but it could also be feeling the hurt of losing control of your body and the vitality you once had that you've lost. Humbling. A stirring of all of those things brought tears to this man's eyes, which he showed to my husband, which touched my husband's heart. And he came and shared it with me and touched my heart. That experience touched two people's hearts. That man's vulnerability, to feel his feelings. I don't know what they were. I don't know if it was gratitude or sadness, probably a mix of everything. It was beautiful. And then I was blessed to have an opportunity to have coffee with a client today. And she shared some beautiful, beautiful stories about the work she has done. And one of the stories she shared was about a handicapped child. And at the end, her eyes filled with tears, which made my eyes fill with tears. And her story touched my heart. My heart opened. The more we can show our emotion and share that experience with each other, the more our heart opens and the more it encourages others to be vulnerable. You know, I think we've lost a lot of that over the years. I mean, there's so many great things that have happened in this world, and technology is a great tool, but the passing down and the sharing of stories was something that was always done. And that's gotten lost along the way, and it's changed form and shape. But when we can look eye to eye and tell a story and show emotion, and that touches another person, we all benefit. And I know it's scary to be vulnerable, and it can be, especially, with strangers, but the gift you give and the gift you receive is immeasurable. So next time you try to wipe your tears or shove it down, let it flow. Let it come through. You're touching another person. You're showing them that it's okay to feel. And in a world where we shut down more often than not, it's really crucial now more than ever that we get back in touch with feelings.